Hi, I'm Coach Tom. I coach the girls swim team. I hope you enjoyed the video, if you haven't seen it yet, of our swim season, the slideshow. Last year, our theme was a little bit more dramatic because it was a horror theme. We were 0-9, and so we reflected in the video. And this year, we were definitely a bit more positive. We were 4 wins and 5 losses in conference. And so I'm going to give us my little speech here about the season. I decided, being a father of 2 daughters and being coach, I always thought when I was younger I was pretty cool in how I spoke and I was updated in terminology. And being a coach and father of 2, I've realized over the years that I'm not as groovy as I think I am. Watching the Brady Bunch was not exactly the best way to learn to speak to kids. So my theme in this speech is to try to speak with using the kids' lingo, and hopefully you parents, you probably don't understand a lot of these words, as I didn't until it was explained to me. I'm not going to mansplain it to you, but you can certainly ask your kids if you don't understand. I've been assured by my daughters that everything is rated G, and so don't go nuclear if I make any errors here. First, I truly heart Lourdes girls swimming. We almost had a dumpster fire this season as our first world problem of having no swim pool to train in. We definitely had FOMO. We had enough vacay from not being in the pool for a year, and our home turf in the past ghosted us this year due to COVID precautions. However, we were fortunate that Beacon High School opened its crib. Sorry, that's more of a 90s term, but I always liked that one. And we got to swim actually 6 days a week. Don't be jelly though. We trained really hard. It was a lot of pain, a lot of dedication to get to the level that we needed to in a shortened season, to be able to get to the level that my swimmers expect out of themselves and doing personal best times. I will try not to get into too many deets, but I want to point out some buzzworthy performances, led by our captains, the GOAT, Gabby Murray and Katie Thorne. We would spend our evenings in February at the beautiful new workout gym at Lourdes doing a session of weight training and cardio. Beautiful swank facility. Believe me, there was no athleisure involved. The team was ready there to work. Some of these workouts made them hangry as they were initially out of shape, but they pushed themselves almost to the point of vom. But thank goodness no one got themselves to that level. And we got ourselves ready for a very successful season. Our swimmers started to get swole by the start of the racing season. ICYMI, last season, as I said, we were 0 wins and 9 losses. My nightmarish swim release video from last year kind of showed that. This year, as a humble brag, we were 4 wins and 5 losses in our conference. Kind of a weird flex, but certainly quite an improvement. We certainly showed the sauce it takes to continue to have future success. 4 of our swimmers qualified individually for sectionals. In Section 1, it's a particular meet that's extremely difficult to qualify for. Only about 2% of all swimmers in Section 1 qualify for this meet. And out of our team of 13, we had 4 swimmers qualify individually. That was Valerie Bubel, Julie Napoli, Rosemary Horgan, and Genevieve Bernhardt. And all were an inspo to their teammates. Welp, it's now time to get to our awards winners on our team. It's hopefully the lit part of my speech. Please make sure you unplug, except for this video, and do some adulting by giving your full attention. And it's time for me to do some adulting by stop using these type of words that I barely understand and just give out the awards here. So for the MVP, I traditionally give this to a swimmer who scored the most points for the team. We had a number of swimmers score a lot of points, but it's also a dedication too. It's not just, accumulating other points. If I have somebody who scores a lot of points, but they don't show the hard work or effort at practice, then I would go to the next in line. This year, we had 3 swimmers score over 100 points. Rosemary Horgan scored 100 on the nose. Valerie Bubel scored 106, and our top scorer and our MVP is Julia Napoli with 110 points. Congratulations, Julia, for MVP. Most improved, I traditionally give to a swimmer who's improved the most from the previous season. Therefore, it's not something I usually give to a freshman because obviously they weren't with me last year. Even though we had a shorter season, it was really hard to get much improvement. But amazingly, all my swimmers swam at least one career best time, if not many more. And one swimmer really stood out to me to improve the most from last season to this season. That winner is Bridget Amon. The Will to Win award goes to one of my team captains. She trains really hard, is motivated to succeed by putting in the work needed to achieve this. She's been a wonderful teammate and will be sorely missed next year. That winner is Gabby Murray. And the Coaches Award this year goes to a swimmer who has been always there for her teammates, making freshmen and newcomers feel welcome as long as I've known her. I am proud this year to give this to co-captain Katie Thorne. And that's it. There's a memorial award or two that I did put recommendations in for, but there's no guarantees with that. And I believe from what I've heard, the baccalaureate mass are going to announce those winners. So, peace out, athletes, and have a great summer.